Hey there, all you divine beings. Welcome into our 9th video of our 100 video challenge. Today we're continuing on with another chapter summary from the Science of Getting Rich. Today's excitement is twofold. Not only is this chapter super powerful, but I have an exciting bonus to share with you if you stick around to the end. Let's begin, shall we? We're picking up where we left off and going over chapter 4 today, which is titled The First Principle in the Science of Getting Rich. We learn that thought is the only power which can produce tangible riches from the formless substance. A thought of form in this substance produces the form. Thinking substance takes the form of its thought and moves according to the thought. Generally, and most often, the thinking substance creates the form along lines of growth and action already established. In manual labor, man is only reshaping or modifying existing forms instead of producing new things from the formless substance by communicating thoughts to it. Thought stuff, from which all is made, in its original state, permeates, penetrates, and fills the interspaces of the universe. A thought in this substance produces the thing that is imaged by the thought. Wow, that's a lot to digest there, isn't it? Maybe you've heard it said before that thoughts are things. And here, the author is describing how that is so, the power the thoughts hold, and the control we have over them. He continues, stating that man can form things in thought, impress it upon the formless substance, and cause the thing to be created. As you may remember from our summary on the last chapter, man becomes rich by doing things in a certain way, but this is preceded by thinking in a certain way. We must think the way we want to think, and this is done by thinking truth regardless of appearances. Here, the author is meaning whatever our personal truth is in our mind, the thoughts we have, which, remember, can take the physical form of the thought. He goes on to say it's possible though laborious, to think what we want to think, but it's easier to think according to appearances. Sustained and consecutive thought is the hardest work in the world, especially when truth is contrary to appearances. Every appearance in the visible world tends to produce a corresponding form in the mind which observes it, and this can only be prevented by holding the thought of the truth. Thinking health in the appearance of disease and riches and abundance in the appearance of poverty requires power, but he who acquires this power becomes a mastermind who can conquer fate and have what he wants. When we fully grasp the truth that every thought held in substance becomes a form, and that we all can so impress our thoughts upon it as to cause them to take form and become visible things, we lose all doubt and fear and know we can create, get, have, and become what we want. Wow, talk about powerful, right? This information can take a while to sink in, especially if this is your first few times contemplating it. The author suggests that we dwell on it until it becomes our habitual thought and is fixed in our mind. He suggests we read, memorize, and meditate on the statements until we firmly believe them. Cast aside any doubt or contrary concepts, and having absolute acceptance of this faith is the first step in the science of getting rich. Well, that's it for chapter 4. Might want to listen to that one a few more times. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And since this was a lot to digest today, I've decided to put the other exciting information I had for you in a separate video. So be on the lookout for that bonus video a bit later today. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll catch you beautiful souls on the next one. Peace out.